What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Decided to run the Battle Strike mission first here, and so, yeah, we've got a map not seen on this playthrough yet, as it's locked behind Power Level 5, I believe. We've got a Battle Strike for our corporate VP, and it's against a street gang, so they're not going to be all that powerful, but welcome to the Rooftop Ziggurat. We're up to PL 5.76, so yeah, about 4 or 5 missions to go until we hit the newly added retirement storyline. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and basically try to go for combat. Now, worth noting that, of course, their spawn point is pretty good. They're on high ground. I can certainly hide some. I'm pretty sure I can stand behind this thing and it'll work. We can basically delay until they're all done doing whatever they're doing. That'll actually be probably how I play this out, to be honest. If I do a firm delay, yeah, I go down to 18, that's fine. We can basically get the entire team to let me go. Ideally, I want to pop coordinated charge. Actually, this is... Yeah, if I hide down here, there's like no way I'm actually in danger, right? Like that's got to be way too good of cover to be shot at. I can't imagine they have line of sight on that thing, so I can go spend only one action point. Have the guards all waste their turn and then come out afterwards. I just don't imagine they're gonna have line of sight on me there, so we'll run up there and we'll see how many people can hide. There's a chance that we can't hide enough and I get shot at, and if that's the case, I'll be pretty sad. Just gonna hope that's not the case. Should be decent enough cover. We'll see. I do have my Vanguard here with us. Ultimately, there was only so many people available, as other people were in the Simstream Trainer and Detox, and so she's just here as a set of gun hands. Nothing too spicy with her, but it's trying to be somewhere decently in cover. I figure JTAC from somewhere around here is probably going to be functional, so we'll just drop that down now. Throw down the coordinated charge that we all knew was coming. A little worried about you having an initiative of 8. That's pretty late. That's going to make delaying pretty awkward. You're at 20. That's going to be annoying, but everyone else is going to be okay. You have line of sight, although you're so far away that I'm not worried about the rest of this, realistically. I think I'm allowed to just stand here and it'll probably be okay. I think the line of sight's going to be broken for most everyone. I will place that bet. We'll see if I'm right. And we can all let them all run over here and waste their turns while I'm in, you know, I'm invisible, basically. Should be fine. I don't need strike zone. I'm going to save it until there's more important guards than what they've got here. These are all basic guys, right, with like two captains. It's not a big deal for me. Also, their SMGs don't have very much range, so they really had no hope. A lot of them are hiding in cover, but I'm not really worried about that. You might be able to threaten me. Okay, nope. You're actually fully behind cover, though, which is going to be annoying. Yeah, they're mostly standing right there. I don't like that. I want you to stand in the open. Get out here and be killable. Now, you're running that way? Really? Okay. Well, keep the delay train going. Go ahead and be useless, guys. Yeah, you're not going to shoot me. Now, their initiative rolls are pretty good, though. And that's going to be quality cover as well. So who's left? You, which are actually... Man, that's a really annoying spot for you to be. You're not useful at all, but you actually matter. Damn. I don't like that. I don't like that you can actually threaten me. Well, if I go here... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buff my soldiers' initiative. We're going to buff you. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that I can run out here. I should pretty clearly be inside of JTAC still. I think that's going to be likely in the spot. With 4 action points left, I can shoot at you, get him low. I want to hit him with at least 2 bullets here. 3 would be fine. I think that's reasonable. I just don't want this guy to actually live. Okay, the crit putting him at 1 HP is actually fine, because it means I have plenty of space for my soldier to go deal damage. Pretty good shot there. Yeah, that's pretty solid. No other leverage from the 5th person. That's what I wanted here. So, again, you have a turn, but there's no way you can shoot anybody. I'm not worried about you literally at all. But yeah, I want my soldier to go shoot people. Yeah, it's just going to be... That's not great. I don't... Well, no, this is fine. I'll shoot those 3. I will get a move point back. So we precast Iron Grip. Basically just generate almost no recoil. We'll clearly get a kill. Chance of critting is relatively high, so I'm very likely to get... Yep. So I get recoup action points. Then I can stand over here. Should still be inside the buff. Looks to be. Alright, we'll get our bonus damage. Yeah, Grunt Captain. This guy has 78% damage reduction. Doesn't look like it. Look at the damage printout. Yeah, 1,000 damage there. Oh, he's not getting Savagery to pop either. Or, Recoup to pop. I'm pretty sure he crit, right? Yeah, he crit. Okay, so Recoup is not triggering twice in the turn. That's fine. I don't really care. Okay, you're outside of JTAC, but, I mean, there's going to be some good damage. We'll just knock you down a peg. Oh, yeah, that crit was good. Alright, good job, buddy. You're going to be useless, right? Yep. Cool. Alright. Well, the squad can jump out and try to do some combat now. We'll start there. That seems fine. Decent damage. We'll just go for one more shot. It's going to be mediocre, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, okay. Wasn't great. I think we got a glance. Yeah, it was a glance. It's cool. Our vanguards aren't going to do much better. That's okay. I think we'll go for a single target because it should one-shot. Yeah, it's like pretty much guaranteed. Then I will try to get a full auto, but it's not. Oh, it's really not guaranteed. Alright, we're going to run up for like a single pistol shot. That's really not strong, but it's fine. Our initiatives are all higher, so I'm not worried about retaliation. Shoot the warrior, not the captain, since the captain is... Is this high ground? Yeah, okay, 2 meters of high ground lets me hit him because he's down the stairs. It's kind of funny. So rather shoot the guy I can deal better damage to. So, decent damage there. Time for the sniper to try. Yeah, it's not easy to get line of sight on these guys. But we'll go to here, go for the revolver. I'm going to still save JTAC and Strike Zone until it's expected to matter. The obstruction's not nice. The recoil's not nice. Yeah, all that's kind of not nice. Coin flip. Nice, not bad. Alright. Turn 2. Already reinforcements, so pretty big group right away. Okay. Definitely would like to fight from inside of JTAC if possible. So if I go for a delay and then a yield, I can go try to buff the team for this and say, let's try to fight from, you know, somewhere around here. I think it's reasonable. I'm going to do a yield back so that Raze can try to kind of alpha strike here. Ideally, he has 3 AP left. That's kind of hard to make happen. Yeah, they're out of range, which sucks. Can't really reach them. Alright, he's not going to be that useful. That's too bad. These are not going to count as cover. Yeah, they're actually going to get an action. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I can't get line of sight on this guy at all. He's way too hidden. He's doing my thing of just hiding really far. I could always run back here and hide and make them come to me. That's probably the better play, to be honest. Is just run all the way back. Like, this counts as firm cover, which means I can just completely hide behind this hovercraft. And they cannot shoot me. That is the better play. It's what I'm going to do. It's correct to do it this way. There's no way it's not. So, yeah, I will have 3 AP left. I'll take 1 shot here, since I'm already in the buff. Cool. I can run you back to moderate safety. They can come to us. I did waste JTAC. I didn't think about it. I should have thought about it more and didn't. You're fine where you are. There's no way they're going to see you. Oh, shoot. I griefed. My Vanguard is in the middle of nowhere with no initiative. She's getting shot. She shouldn't die to just the SMG, but I griefed. I don't think you get the kill here. I can try. I don't think there's a reason not to. I think we can get some damage here and then run back. I think it's acceptable. But I griefed. I wasn't counting initiative. I could have easily played around that. Again, I don't think he's going to die. I hate this bug. The preview, like, line of sight is not the same as the actual line of sight for your guns. And so at the very tops of cover, it'll be like, you got line of sight, but you don't. Yeah, you can see that now it's updated to 0, even though the walking preview said he had it. Oh well, it'll get fixed at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll put you back to safety then. My Vanguard's out in the open, is what it is. Likely to getting shot. I'd be surprised if she doesn't get shot. You kind of walk farther back, but you should still have line of sight here. Wow, okay. I think you're silly. Well, not really deserved, but I guess I'll walk away to safety then. Have you hide back there. As I said, not really deserved, but whatever. You're taking direct cover. Yeah, I mean, I accept that. Yeah. Reasonable self-preservation, to be honest. Although you're way in the open, you're definitely getting killed. Cool. Yep. Looks good. Alright, well, that's most of us going. You have a shotgun, so I'm completely not worried about your combat prowess. You're going to be in range to shoot. I should likely crit, which means I'm going to get action points back, which I can at least reload with. I can also just kill you entirely. That works too. Can I get into pistol range? Not a chance. Alright, well, I'm going to keep hiding behind the hovercraft then. Nothing else to do here. Saving 1 AP. Yeah, whatever. We'll get the cover bonus. You can get the cover bonus. And then can you do anything useful? No, not really. Well, I could run out here. That would be okay. You can go back up the stairs, but not reach me, I don't think. So, yeah, I can go here and take the shot, then, like, walk back a little bit. And I think I'm not worried about the consequences. Not guaranteed to kill, but likely to kill. It does. Great. We dropped their initiatives, which makes this even easier. Suddenly, I'm, like, really willing to stand around and pretend I'm scary. Cannot reach this guy. But with everyone's initiatives being very, very low, I'm able to play aggressively here. Again, you have a shotgun, so I'm not worried about you at all. I'm gonna go up here. I don't believe you can threaten me. If I'm wrong, I'm taking damage. And then similar for my hacker, he can just run up here, and I'm just not worried about their next turn. Okay. Well, thanks, Downer. Made it easier. You can try. You will not succeed. Yeah, you're done. You're out of AP. Okay, no reinforcements yet. It's time for damage. Yeah, let's go here. Have you shoot this guy. Seems reasonable enough. Good damage. Easy pistol shot. If he crits, he kills. Nice job. We'll get what we can from her revolver. It's only going to be so good, but high ground's going to be useful, actually. Can't get line of sight easily, so we'll go here. Preserves 1 AP in case of shenanigans. If you have to, like, move around a little bit or something. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, decent damage here. Great crit. Still do want to run up here. This gives me a better sort of sniping perch. That should work okay. If I have to, I still have a stun on my Cyber Knight, so if somebody makes my life really difficult, I can deal with them. I think this is mostly for damage and a little bit of accuracy. Doesn't quite guarantee the kill still, unfortunately. I'm going to do a short yield so that we can have Centaur knock this kill out. Okay, you're telling me that's going to work. I'm going to trust you. I'm pistoling to save ammo in the harder to reload gun. And then I'm actually going to run you back down. I think that's fine. Alright, well, CK should have very few problems getting this kill. I'm going to run you here. That's probably outside of JTAC. Yep, that's okay though. High ground, guaranteed kill. Oh yeah, absolute guaranteed kill. Great, down you go. I could have spent 3 AP reloading the AR instead, and then shot this guy with my one last action point, but I think it's fine. Alright, new reinforcement wave. Of course, they're on that side now after we ran over, because of course. That said, let's see. You guys have poor, like, range on this, right? You've got this patch max here. He's got 50 armor. 45 on the street berserk. But it's like, that's an SMG, that's an SMG. We gotta get up to here. I mean, as long as we get, like, not, like, get, like, back behind these stairs, like, up this spot, we're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna put you here and you can't be shot. There's, like, no way. I think you're fine just back that far. You're fine back that far. You actually might be fine where you are as well. I mean, they have to go pretty far. Let's risk it. Whatever. You're obviously useless. You have a sword. Of course, you hid, which is, like, clearly correct for you. Oh, and of course my initiative roll is such that I can't do anything special here. Yeah, okay, great. I'm griefing. And you rolled an 18, which is not good for me, actually. Okay, so I want as much of my team as possible to end their turns then. You know what? I'm going to have you put these guys in Overwatch. I think that's reasonable. Here. Make their lives miserable. Flank me, I dare you. Nice flank, idiot. Okay. Yield allows me to spend more action points on the people, and then end their turns. Okay, the best we're going to get here is Tactical Surge, which means I'm going to have to do more annoyance here. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and rewind my soldier. Just gonna have you end your turn. Bit of a waste, but whatever. I just want, basically, I want my team to have plus initiative for the follow-up turn. There's so many action points. 3 from Recoup. And I'd already put in 2 here from Tactical Surge. So yeah, he has plus 5 AP for next turn. He's gonna do fine. Alright, well, with you guys stuck there... Actually, can't get line of sight on both of you individually, can I? Oh, I can. I have to go really far, though. That's worth it, though. It's outside of JTAC, but it's still worth it. That looks pretty good. Worth noting that this initiative roll was actually pretty decent, so I've got to be a little careful. 13% because of all the recoil and evasion and stuff. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's make sure you're in some cover. And then we'll, you know, likely miss, but that's okay. Alright, so that's the last of the reinforcements, so we're basically already almost done. Might as well strike zone you guys then. Let's go be as accurate as possible. Cool. Guaranteed glance. See you, nerd. And, yeah, whatever. I'll run up because who cares? Throw down the attack buff. If for some reason I need this, here, Death Watch. Don't kill me. Run to here and stun you. I can get into stun range. That's for sure true. Yeah, do it from here. There, great. All right, we can't lose. In case you ran that way and went around, then, you know, I was going to be annoyed. Here. Now you can't do anything. Oh, you're stunned. No way. What a crazy random happenstance. Gosh, you are impossible to see. You're playing like me. What a jerk. Well, JTAC is on. A little bit of damage. Pistol. A little bit more damage. That was not a very heavy crit. To be fair, the guy is very heavily armored. Yeah, we're just gonna surround this guy. I mean, it's full cover, right? Like, it makes sense. It makes it tough. Oh yeah, coordinated charge is on. Whee! Alright, well, yeah, you have 1,000,000 action points. That's actually absurd how much you have. Alright, well, probably getting the kill then. Let's get rid of recoil. Let's make you easier to hit. Our crit chance is going to be 100%? Only 62. Really? Wow. J-Tac, Strike Zone. Oh, it's not upgraded marker sites, right? It's only the minus evasion one. That makes sense then, actually. Yeah, you're dying. Bye. Cool. We did it. Go us. Alright, easy enough mission. Yeah, so welcome to, yeah, end game level power. They definitely do not keep up anymore. Solid XP printing. Very little money, but whatever. Permanence can now get an extra charge of recoup, which is nice. Not recoup, rewind. I will happily take that, and then I'll go to max it out, get it down to a 4-turn cooldown, which seems pretty decent. Also, a functionally infinite range seems pretty good as well. Maxes tactical surge. Yeah. I'm at talent cap, of course, so all I can do is upgrade stuff. I've already capped tactical surge. I do not feel like bumping pre-computed advantage for initiative is a joke. Plus, a move point's pretty solid, but I'd have to actually want to use pre-computed more proactively, so I'd have to like grab this thing as well to do it, which I don't feel like doing. Look ahead, even with the minus move speed, I think is, you know, generally not actually worth upgrading, so not going to bother there either. Basically got all the core stuff already. Right, yeah, we're hiding the dismissed person. And of course, yeah, we can't change equipment on an unactive character, which makes total sense. Alright, we're only 20 minutes in, so I would ideally like to do a little bit more while we're here. They're busy in the trainer, but again, I don't want to move my timeline forward because I don't want to have to churn through another possible mission. So I'm just going to simply play the raid. It, you know, might go kind of slowly, we'll see, but we'll just jam it here. Again, don't really have much to go through here. I don't really feel like... Sure, let's go ahead and put the stuff in there. Let's go play the raid out. I bought all this leverage. Let's get you out. Let's put Rhino in. And let's go ahead and... put my loadouts in. Great. Of course, while we're here, let me go ahead and actually spend his talent points. So he leveled up in the previous mission. We can take another charge of Null Op, which I think is pretty defensible, to be honest. There is a world where we look for Rampage. And it's worth noting, by the way, that currently Rampage is bugged to not go plus duration. So getting the cooldown of 2 is reasonable, but this doesn't do anything. So basically, if you... And so where we're at now, basically, is when I fight... I think I have to fight Pit Viper AI, so it's not just Orange Host. It's got to be a Pit Viper AI. If I fight a Pit Viper, Null Op under Overclock is not enough to guarantee that it kills all the ice. And so at Orange Hosts, I'm not actually... like, anything above an Orange Host, I would actually have to Null Op twice anyway. In a world where I Null Op twice, I don't have a third charge regardless. But in a world where I do have a third charge, Rampage, with maybe some upgrades to get, you know, 30% total matrix damage by getting here, and then maybe here for the 45% matrix damage, right? I get these 2 nodes. Now, I can, like, maybe clean up more of the rest of everything else here. That would be kind of the ideal sort of playthrough. But anyway, I'm just trying to think through, like, what I actually want to upgrade here. I might just want to go for scapegoat tokens, right? If I'm using, you know, Null Op on, you know, around 7 ice per node, that's, you know, a lot of tally I might want to block. Getting the third charge, though, is useful. Just Null Op is good, don't get me wrong. Getting more charges is good, just straight up. But yeah, the plays are basically, you know, get Trunk Patch better, and as soon as you get 2 spoof tokens, guess what Rewind does for you? 2 spoof tokens, Rewind, 2 spoof tokens, Rewind, 2 spoof tokens. It's a lot of escalation blocked. It's really, really, really useful. And I would just need one more level, right? Go to 16, bam, I get it. That's not bad at all. Again, can go for null op and just get another charge, but I'm kind of liking the idea of how nice spoof is with Rewind here, so I'm going to go for this. And next level, I'll grab that. In a world where I didn't have like +1 charge and packet loss, or I like didn't learn Trunk Patch yet, which I think is actually pretty reasonable to just not learn Trunk Patch and say, you know, at 14, waste a point here, at 15, grab this, I think is honestly pretty reasonable. I think Trunk Patch is the weakest of these 3. Because you will at some point spike something and you will want these tokens. But I do quite like spoof blocking escalations. Anyway, level 16 going to be required for that one, so not an immediate rush here. Otherwise, everyone else pretty much has their talents spent, so yeah, here's the squad. It is a raid. I think it's just a straight up raid, right? Is it not? Am I griefing? Yeah, it's a raid that requires a hacker because hackers will open the red key door. I feel like they normally don't require you to be a hacker, have a hacker here, but okay, fair enough. Anyway, if we get kills, we get favors. Sure, whatever. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay, we've got the squad. We have done the sets that have the pistol silencer on these, so we're happy. All right, let's try to go a bit fast. All right, we're already 26 minutes into the episode. We are here on our own dime. There's plenty of stolen loot to grab. Let's get it. Okay, so we are facing a corp. Now, worth noting that current corpo guards actually at PL10 are weaker durability-wise than the street toughs. They have better guns, don't get me wrong, but they're actually weaker in durability. So I will strike these guys. We will hack this host. We also bought the red key, so we can just, you know, spread out and open the doors anyway. But hacking is, of course, optional loot. It opens the doors, which is good. And, of course, there's a host here for loot as well. Exit way over there, or exit over there. So we know we generally want to go, you know, this direction. Clearly want my soldier to drop the buffs on people. These guys are rolling 16s, which is kind of annoying. So what I'm going to think about doing here is I can drop to 14 and it's fine. If you yield, you're not going to the right spot. I'm going to have you stop there. You'll yield behind him and it's fine. But when you pop coordinated charge, we now bring the Cyber Knight back up to 16. Ties go to the player. And we'll just go for some kills here. It is going to be a little bit inefficient because we're not getting all of the savagery gains that we would like, but it's fine. I'm probably still going to crit at least a little bit. 17%, 3 bullets, decent chance. Didn't get it, unfortunate. Well, if I crit this shot, I get to feel really cool about myself and go for recoup shenanigans. Didn't get it. Shocking. Do I need to go to Overwatch? I should be safe and do it, just in case. Just in case stuff goes wrong. Let's put you here so you have enough action points to easily shoot a bunch. Let's JTAC sort of this area. This kill should be pretty easy, though. Much more, well, slightly more likely crit. So it doesn't kill, though. Fine. Here, then shoot once should be functional. I'm going to go ahead and recoup my accuracy just to guarantee it. Even a glance will kill now. Great, down you go. That is savagery popped, and uselessly, to be honest. Just going to have you run over for a stun. It's looking like you're not going to get him otherwise. Okay. I probably put JTAC in the wrong spot, to be honest. It's looking like it. That's not in stun range. This is... Yeah, we're going to go this way. Put myself here. Yeah, put myself there. Chance at killing him outright is incredibly low. I'm not going to bother thinking that I will do it. So, Let's just stun now. I mean, I could have gotten the chance, right? If this crits really well. Okay, yeah, so it crit. Unlikely to kill. Yeah, it didn't kill. I guess he would have died to Overwatch, so yeah, I could have saved it. Okay, sure, yeah. These guys heard gunfire, so we're getting a little bit of tally from the AR. Is what it is. But hey, our boy can hack. Now, the one scary thing is going to be... It's not really scary exactly, but... He might outroll my Cyber Knight, and so I can't immediately recoup him or rewind him. It's not the end of the world. Okay, it's a relatively easy host. CPU is... Let's see, we've got... Yeah, it's an Orange Pit Viper again. It's a Corp after all, so it makes sense they would have decent good. Yeah, let's load Spoof. Load this stuff. I'm gonna want... Oh yeah, need to load the decoy. Gonna want to zero interrupt this. Gonna want to probably scapegoat and null op that. Or, yeah, scapegoat, null op that. And then just kind of path through. That makes sense to me. Which means I don't need any disarm for a while. Means I might load decoy. And go this way. So, okay, very little matters here. Connection health and connection use. I'm not even going to bother scanning. I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna zero interrupt. And I'm really tempted to null op this. I'm actually going to. I have not seen this before. Octopod Seal Core is a new armor blueprint to me. I'm gonna load Scapegoat so that nuking the CPU is not as dangerous. Oh, they're not gone? Shit. Wow. Ow. Did not expect that, I'll be honest. So yeah, you hit Pit Viper hosts and you can't one-shot ice. They get very, very little health and don't die. So I regret null-opping the SPU this turn when what I needed was... Yeah, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. What I needed was to double nuke this thing and then get rewinded and then come back. That would have been the better play. So, silly mistake. Yeah. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Well, we're going to load attack. We're going to take stuff down. Load attack again. Take the rest of it. Oh, well, mistakes were made. I can rewind myself at least. That's something. But, yeah, unfortunate. Alright. Live and learn. It's fine. Okay, one guard being sent to interrupt. Sure, makes sense. The fact that you're in Overwatch and still first to go is kind of funny to me. Oh, it's funny. He wasn't even in the Overwatch cone because of the line of sight difference. All right, that would have been useless. I would have gotten shot. I'm glad I stunned. Wow, I'm making mistakes here. All right, well, please kill him. I've already got savagery on, so there you go. Congrats on your recoup. Will his guards wander around aimlessly? I believe they can't open the doors. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they cannot. Let's go rewind our boy. Well, I have null up again. I mean... Nah, I think we're using attack here is correct, actually, at this point. So move back over. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Load attack again. Get rid of you. Spike. Great. Yeah, not the best plays. That's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and unload attack because I'm capped. And yeah, let's move down and get the rest of the stuff done. So I'm not worried about connection health at all. Go this way. Scan. We got some of everything here. So I've got to unload the bad decoy basically to make room for trap reduction. Go here. Any action relocate. Damage to cyber deck. Doesn't matter. I have... Well, it's going to matter some. We'll just take it next. That's gone. Great. 16 connection health. Fine for now. Move back up. I can deal with what the passive ice is, so... Permanent block's going to be annoying. So I'm going to go off. Well, we'll scan first. Okay. Trap and active. Yeah, I got to deal with all that. I could just zero interrupt, honestly. Problem is I'm out of AP anyway, so I'm going to do this because I don't care. Load a program, exit any action. I'm not going to do any of those things, so We'll just take our downloads. I could hack the doors afterwards as well. But anyway, yeah, there was no realistic way I was going to get through this host and disconnect this turn. So I wasn't in a rush. But I could have like ran up and you know, zero interrupted or something, but it wasn't going to do anything for me. Anything good anyway. But yeah, I've definitely taken some stress, right? I took stress 2 or 3 times from whenever ice was on the CPU node. If I had just double hit null op, it would have been only once. If I had somehow found a way to get 0 interrupt back and precast, it would have been 0 times. If I had used some kind of juice that blocks ice reactions, I would have been completely fine. That would have been the best option, and realistically is probably how you're supposed to do high-level hacking, is just load up on juice and use juice to like make your hacks go well. But of course, I'm on 0 items the challenge run, so my hacker gets kind of owned. Alright, what you guys got? Yeah, you're doing nothing. You're patrolling. How about you? You're patrolling. Okay. You? Okay. Useless as well. Got it. Alright, well. Let's go open some doors, I guess. See, your max health is enough that you can walk through laser gates and not take stress. We've already bought the red key. So you can open this, run over here, grab a loot box. All we're getting here is loot, by the way, right? And you can see, hey, there's the red key, by the way. So yeah, so there is a red key in boxes as well. Of course, this is on the other side, so it's, you know, not useful. And basically, it was not possible to open these doors without a hacker or buying the key in the first place. But yes, red keys basically are quote-unquote critical path in that they will actually block your movement around the map. But are findable in world. Let's go here. Let's drop the camera because I don't feel like getting more escalation since we're not going to escalate this turn anyway. I figure let's preserve as best we can. See plenty of guards. Open the door. This is the gold key door. These guys have really good initiative rolls, so I'm a little bit afraid of going any farther forward right now. Look at it'll help, but I'm not honestly that hopeful here. And unfortunately, savagery and recruit are ending for you, so your damage is going to fall off a cliff really soon. Oh well, is what it is. I don't really feel like burning rewind on you. I'd rather use it on my hacker. So you're going to reload and hide behind some boxes, basically. Turn 3 is going to be a no buff turn. I won't have coordinated charge, tactical surge, anything. I'm not worried about your movements, so I'm going to just stand here. I think it'll be fine. On the turn 3, more orders received, because I believe someone got seen by a camera. Yeah, my sniper did, actually. Alright, what you guys got? You're useless. Got it. You're useless. Okay. Great. Great. Yeah. Wonderful. Good for you guys. Okay. Exit the node matters here. And then... okay, I misjudged stuff here. Okay. 11 health is fine. I'm just going to go here. I'm going to 0 interrupt. I'm just going to... what am I doing? I've already hacked the doors open. I'm so dumb. Do I care about these 3 laser gates? I mean, a little bit. No, let's just be done. I was wasteful here. This was stupid. Whatever. Let all the guards have their turns. Let them be useless. Yeah, you walked up. Your turn's over. You're useless too. Great. Last one. There you go. You made it slightly more interesting. Good job. So the tougher part now is that they're going to see the bodies, and I don't have really great ways of fully preempting them. I basically have to have my Cyber Knight go first next turn, throw down Tactical Surge, and get the rest of my team going pretty aggressively pretty fast. I also really want my team to be grouped up a bit more than they currently are. I think I'm okay with being loud, right? We're going to escalate anyway. That looks decent. Pretty good damage. Steamroll helps, actually. Debuffing them helps. Actually, debuffing helps a ton. Because now I'm guaranteed to go first next turn, basically. I'm still going to pre-computer myself to make sure I go really, really, really first. You weren't debuffed. That is what it is. I'm going to kill you too. Okay, I'm not going to kill you too. Just kidding. Okay, you can spend your 1 move point. But she's basically guaranteed. Yeah, she's literally guaranteed to high roll this turn. Okay, she also actually high rolled. I think you going for this duel is fine. Yes, we're going to hear more gunfire. I don't care. What's your initiative roll? 16. What's your min roll? 10. I mean, I can Overwatch if I have to. Okay. Well, we triggered a lot more tally. Doesn't really matter because we're going to escalate anyway. But we did trigger a lot more tally. I would like to be in range of all of them without spending my action points. That's not possible, though. So I'm going to run out to here. Outside of your vision range is nice. That's savagery. No, that's recoup coming back. Not savagery. So I have some action points. That'll be some decent damage. I'm going to go ahead and hit Iron Grip here for damage and accuracy. Brings it up to 96%. Likely to kill. Yep. You saw a body, by the way. Yep. Oh, no, you turn to see gunfire so you don't see the body. It's hilarious. Alright. Well, let's have you open this door then. When do you have savagery back? Next turn. Okay, I want to run you... Nah, I don't want to run you forward, actually. I'm going to have you hide in this room. Alright, loot from this one. Okay, we get a level 6 armor. This is pretty reasonable. Stuff we can sell. Yeah, the rest of the guards are being motivated, which makes total sense. Escalation is body timers. Okay, so we're going to get another escalation. Sure. The escalation is get another escalation. Right, it's basically nothing happened. Well, it's really just escalation delay by 1 turn. Okay. Not going to be able to apply sniper. That's fine. I think we do go for a proactive killing here, so I'm just going to run up. Ooh, actually, worth noting. Oh, this is not great. Okay, you're at 15. You're at 16. Okay, I should actually be hiding. I think he's not going to be able to damage me in a meaningful way, so I'm going to actually wait here. Yeah, I have a massive initiative, of course. I think none of them can threaten me, so I'm going to wait and have them all waste their action points. And you're going that way. You're heading towards me, but I think it's actually not going to be a big deal. Yep. Like I said, not going to be a big deal. That should be a kill. I actually want him to not waste savagery on this turn. Because he has no one else to fight. So I'm just going to have him grab loot instead. Nice. I'm going to have him reload. And you're going to keep running towards boxes. My hacker has to go through here, up to this host. My sniper can kind of solo this side of the map still, but we're going to mostly make progress this way. You're chilling. You triggering wires is fine. I don't mind. You'll be okay. +1 tally, but not enough damage to trigger stress, so I don't really care. That's a kill. Goodbye. Wow, we got him? No way. Okay, so I'm going to wait on rewinding him until I actually need to. I'm going to wait, though, and let him run very far forward first. Yep, run to the host, buddy. Have fun out there. Not a lot of guards left. Secondary quest, of course, done. Everything else is just get loot boxes. Cool. You can just run to the camera. I don't care. We're escalating anyway. It doesn't matter to me at all. New escalation is reinforcements, and they're like right next to us. That's fine, though. We're going to be able to bypass them for the most part. Suppressants are meaningful, though. Those are a pretty tanky guard type. So you ran... Oh. Did you... Wait, had you run up or were you there already? I don't remember where you were from, but you're just kind of standing there. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, suppressants, very, very tanky, 85 armor. Divergence go up to 54, and then just a basic guard who's going to be, of course, pretty useless. Now, if I want... I could try to go for big damage. I walked this way so I could get my hacker inside the buff, but... I feel like bypassing them is better than trying to kill them. think it's just like the better option overall. So I'm going to make as little noise as possible and try to pistol this guy. That's maybe incorrect. That crit's really helpful, though. But I'm basically making the bet that I'm going to bypass those reinforcements for a bit and kill them at a later time. Yes, we're going to escalate anyway, but I'm going to wait until it's a better time. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but that's how I'm feeling. Okay, so pretty straightforward host. I have no zero interrupts, though, which means I'm going to be relying on null op and some kind of recharging. I'm going to load disarm, because in case it's actually a relatively docile space, it'll be okay. Connection health, connection use, scan. This might be docile. I guess we'll see. Well, let's spoof. Let's scapegoat. I'm probably just going to null op this, to be honest. What do we got here? Yes, you can see that, right, this stuff all has, like, 50, 90, 109, 84. Now, worth noting, yeah, unload programs on any action is going to be kind of annoying. But hey, this does minimum 105, right? And I have overclock here. So theoretically, my min damage should be enough to knock everything down. I don't know if it actually... yeah, okay, so it shows my damage rolls here. And it's worth noting, by the way, that if I really do have 25% more damage, I mean, I'm definitely dealing more than 120, but, like, 105 should not roll down to 119. That shouldn't be possible. So something, like, I'm not getting the full damage up I'm expecting, which means there's a bug here. I'm not getting the full damage amp that I deserve from overclock. My null op deals minimum 105 damage, and overclock is 25% more. Shouldn't be dealing only 119. Or null op. Okay. I suspect the actual bug is that null op's bottom roll is actually below 105. My understanding of the way they do damage in this game is the top the top end is whatever the top end is, and then it deals up to 25% less. Now that still means I should theoretically see things in the, like, 130 something area, which I am, right? Like, there's clearly some amp going on this, at least 10% more damage, right? But if the bottom end is actually 90, then 25% more of 90 is going to be, 115-ish? A little under 115. So if that's going on, then that's where we are. Anyway, I'm almost out of action points. I've got to kind of stop here. I'm going to unload, reload Deception, so that I have 2 charges for the going forward, but I have to stop here. I will happily rewind myself. I didn't have enough AP for Trunk Patch. That would have been decent as well. I could have Trunk Patched instead of taking the download. That actually might have been correct, to be honest. But too late for that. Either way, can end for now. Again, can happily take the rewind. He rolled a 20. It is not that likely my 7-Night rolls above that. Would have to go even farther to get the rewind out. Okay, great, good crit. Can I get her into rewind range? The answer is yes. Let's do it. That way, in case she gets she rolls below the hacker, we'll see if she rolled below a 20 or not. It's actually very likely that she did, so I'm happy I got lucky on that crit there. You are hunting the wrong way. You are useless. Good for you. Alrighty. You guys also are doing basically nothing. Works for me. I'm a little worried about what you're able to do if they run your way, especially with you hunting that direction. I don't think I should YOLO this. I'm going to delay, go down to 6, see which way they're going. Yeah, you're going my way. That's scary. Yep, okay. You're going that way. That's fine. And then how about you? Where are you heading? Okay, also that way. Yeah, okay, so you're not safe. Let's hide behind a box. Until I feel safer. Do I have a reason to precast J-Tac? I mean, not really. We're not fighting from this area. Only she is, and she could just precast it, or cast it when it's time, so... Yeah, no rush here. Oh, you know what? I should have used the 50 IO 10 AP leverage to make some forward progress in the previous turn. It would have let me at least use, like, Trunk Patch or something. Small mistake. Oh, well. You're hiding. I'm getting an escalation. What is it, though? Looks like it's not reinforcements. It is high-power laser wires. Okay, I will have to disable those, because they will do 80 damage a tick. That is going to hurt. Okay, you're hunting back the way you came. Great. You're going to keep going. Yeah, so I don't need to re-up on hard shell here, I don't think. I do want to load spoof. I will wait on trunk patch. I'm going to pop leverage before I forget, because it's clearly useful. I'll wait on scapegoat. Actually, I'll scapegoat now, because I might be put in a spot where, like, the escalation pushed me somewhere, and then my best play is to null op. Okay, tank protection is not going to be a big deal. I don't know why I scanned. I know it's around here. This, actually, I think it's worth it to go for a 0 interrupt into null op here. So we've got min health 103. This should be pretty good for null op then. Yep, null op one-shots it. Great. Need, yeah, 3 tally per action. I'll load stuff, whereas 3 tally per action seems fine. Download a file, use a program. Okay, well, we got to go this way first, then here, then here. 1 per action is kind of nice, actually. These are all disabled, so I can go ahead and load stuff while I'm in this location. My 40 IO left over is kind of unfortunate. The decoy is really worthwhile, but it does mean I still would like to be able to get something like Deception 2 or Scan 3. Don't have it yet, though. AP should be fine to go down here. I could also happily knock down the SCU stuff and knock down the laser wires. That's also a pretty reasonable choice. I will take the tally over losing the AP. That's maybe incorrect, but it's how I feel right now. I need to load this as well, and then I can knock stuff down. Load a program, use a program, download access. I get 1 download here. Great. Then I'll go up here. I'll load my programs in one of these spots, and I mean, I don't have to. I'm going to take the download anyway. But one thing I'm considering, because I'm going to have a ton of AP left over, right? I'm going to have 20 AP from this, 10 AP from that, and another, like, generally, like, 30 AP or so from other sources. I have basically, like, 50 free AP next turn, which allows me to kind of go up here, something like, you know, drop this with maybe null op or something, or just disable it the normal way, come up here, and then hack the devices, and I'll, like, barely lose any action points. And allows me to drop the laser wires if I don't want to rely on my hacker for it, but I don't know why I would be worried about that. My hacker's going to have 2 charges of packet loss. Yep, you're going back that way too. Good for you. You're going at 15, and you're probably going to get behind me. You're going at 13, you're also going to get behind me. Okay, I'm going to have you spend 1 AP and just hide behind this box. And if they actually come up, we can fight. What are you doing? Going the wrong way. Great. You can wait. Where are you headed? Okay. Good enough for me. You're not looking at me for a while. I can probably get... I can get through. I can get through enough. At least I can hide behind this. Gotta make sure that I knock these laser wires down, though, without walking through them. So that's not gonna be too hard. That desk should count. If it doesn't, I'm very, very sad. She'll auto-duck. It's not going to be a problem. You're hunting. You're useless. Got it. Do I want this kill? So this turn we're not escalating. If I go for combat, we are. Although if I trigger cameras by going for loot, we're definitely escalating. So this seems worthwhile to say screw it. It's go time. Maybe shouldn't have wasted marker sites here. But we're going to get some good damage. So good damage 1. Good damage 2. We shred the armor. That's really good. He's going to have 1 HP. That means Cyberknight gets his kill, no problem. We'll let the hacker grab that loot, I think. Well, actually, you gotta go pretty far to get this. I mean, it's still correct, but you gotta go really far to get this. Yeah, the pathing here is quite awkward. Let's see. Code outrolled him, but other people didn't. Okay, if I ran like this and then ran back, is that remotely reasonable? I think the answer is no. Okay, well, of course they all heard the gunfire. This kill's happening. Down you go. We get the kill for Steamroll. Here, I'm just gonna have you grab the loot because you're already moving this turn, and my hacker is the slowest runner. So there you go. 8 blue cubes. Okay, that was useless. There's functionally nothing in that box. They should be sent towards the gunfire, though. Protocol is body timers. Great, don't care. They're all being sent my way. Okay, so yeah, I have 70 AP to spare. So I can do like a lot of stuff. Take the download. That's hilarious, actually. Alright, well, the choice has been made for me. Damn it. Okay, not horrible. That's so funny, actually. Okay, I'm just not going to read and just hack everything. I don't care. Okay, what was my damage roll, by the way? Yeah, okay, so I'm doing, you know, 112 to 130 still. I mean, the fact that my high roll is only, like, 130 means I feel like I'm not even able to deal 120 damage. Like, I feel like my max roll is, like, plus 10%. It's not, well, I mean, that's not even quite true, right? Like, if my max roll is plus 10%, my min roll would be over 115. I could probably like take a bunch of data and do a bunch of math and figure stuff out, but like, I'm clearly not dealing the damage that these things say they would deal on their face, right? So there is something inaccurate here. I don't know what it is, but something is not adding up. Picture health's getting pretty poor, but it should be okay. I'm not going to escalate for a long time. Again, let's hack all the devices. For what it's worth, actually, the laser gates are handled by the other host. So this is not even, like, that good. But, there's still some upside in having very few cameras up. I'm going to yield, let the guards waste their turns still. I don't see why I wouldn't. Tactical surge in the team, pretty clearly worthwhile. But I don't see a reason why, except for hiding from you, and potentially you. Okay, let's start by spending 1 AP to get there. Now we're definitely in cover. Let these guards have their turn. Yep, you're going that way is what I figured, but I wanted to make sure. Coordinated charge still down. I'm not going to get caught. Still want to wait for you to move, though. Where you headed? Great. That's killable. Should still let everyone waste away. Where you headed? Good for you. Okay. Great. A lot of space I can run with. Let's go up against the edge here. Again, it's high power, 80 pure damage, nothing we want to deal with. I can run to the edge, though. Because sniper abilities have a lot of range, so that you could use them with sniper rifles effectively. The squad can fight effectively from there. I will save Strike Zone for something that's more important. We're not escalating this turn, so I would love to be able to get away with it. I'm just going to Iron Grip because the cooldown... The nice thing about Iron Grip is the cooldown is very, very short. It's 2 turns. So it's like... To be honest, if it was 1 turn, I would have literally infinite uptime. The fact that it's 2 turns makes it, like, not quite infinite, but I believe you can get 4 turns in a row, or close to 4 turns in a row, 3 turns in a row, I guess, with the extra charge. And so it's like you can use it pretty aggressively and just not be worried about any of the repercussions. Half decent stuff. Not the sickest, but it's fine. Last 2 lockboxes here. Okay. Another armor blueprint. Not bad. Armor blueprints sell for a pretty good amount, so not mad about it. We get a straight shot here, which is nice. I actually forgot this pathing was available. I, like, never walked this way, but that's not true. Because you can spawn here, and that's a normal path to the exit, but... I'm going to run to here. I'm going to use only 1 charge for this gate, because we can't get through anyway, and if the security escalation is turn devices back on, I don't want to get caught without the ability to turn this back off, so I'm just going to walk here. Stop. I'm not going to bother reloading. There's no need. For what it's worth, my Cyber Knight actually can't even get there anyway, so again, no need. Just run there. Trigger 1 pressure plate. That's fine. Look at you. Good for you. Rhino can get towards the exit, but not quite on it. We got what we came for, though. Relatively fast one, right? This ended up being probably a 30-minute raid, which is not bad. Things could definitely take a lot longer sometimes, so happy to have gotten 2 missions, one of which required 2 Matrix hosts and everything else. But we're good. Again, it's certainly not like 600k like the assassination mission was. Once you're into the end game, I mean, to be fair though, if I had gotten if my blueprints were high quality assault rifles instead of high quality armor, I would have been like, oh, this is actually better than me getting 600k, because like these won't sell for 100k each. This won't sell for 100k. This won't sell for 100k. These won't sell for this either, right? Like we can look, right? Like we have, you know, some high quality blueprints. I'll look at what the sell prices are. But if these were assault rifles, I'd been like, oh, it's worth it, right? If the game had given me, you know, an eagle sight or something, I'd been like, oh, it's worth it. So blueprints, powerful and rare, right? These don't sell for, you know, that little. This has, right? If it was 2 uses, right? The base blueprint, yeah, is about 100k. Right, Eviscerator, right, Blaze blueprint, about 100k, right? The armor, rate 80k. Here's the Octopod Steel Core, 63. Here's this long shot that probably not going to build very much because that ballistic damage is kind of mediocre. The range is nice, don't get me wrong, but I have ways of getting the range back where I want it. So it's like not that far off, right? Like, you know, getting blueprints of this quality means I'm actually getting, you know, pretty solid amount of money. I don't really want favors from him. I can sell this for money that are gold stacks. Right, gold stacks buys everything, so congratulations. We can start, you know, printing money here. So yeah, we can start selling item blueprints. Again, gold stacks buys everything and pays more, so cash. Only people who buy this are these 2. Yeah, I could get influence on my Corpo VP. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Again, I don't want to move my timeline forward because there's a chance that tomorrow I wake up, or in a little bit, they come away and say, hey, by the way, we you know, added some new stuff. We added a new mission type, so I don't want to advance forward and have that happen. So this save will end, I guess, here. I guess I'll keep selling things that aren't going to turn into leverage. Or, sorry, aren't going to turn into influence. But yeah, I'll advance timeline at some point, and I will get my stress limit break. Yeah, he's up to 90. Yeah, and it's because I screwed up, right? I made bad choices. I got caught in a weird spot with the CPU. I would have taken less stress, because I scanned. I basically scanned in the face of ice, right? And I got hit by the stress roll again. And so that would have been a lot better if I had been smarter about it. So, yeah, mistakes were made. You might have still been at 80, I'm not quite sure, but again, still could have played it better. And I think realistically, especially if you're not playing with half money coming in, so that the delta between using hacking drugs and not is a little bit nicer. But with the amount of money I'm getting per mission, for the most part, dropping 20k in a mission to just like block some ice reactions when I walk on a CPU and an SPU, like that's just worth it. Like I think that's reasonable. It's the only part of the game that's actually hard enough for that to be the case, right? Like, you know, Matrix hosts scale way harder than guards do. But, you know, I think it is realistic when you're like, yeah, I'm actually facing, you know, red tier Matrix AIs. Like, yeah, you should just, you know, go rock the good stuff. Worth noting, by the way, if I upgrade my Matrix Link to Matrix Link 2, I get +1 tech, and I get +5 Matrix AP, and I get 1 connection health back. Kind of nice. Connection health's not a huge deal. 5 Matrix AP is okay. Mostly I'm trying to get enough money that I can buy the good cyber deck. Either this one or this one. It'll probably end up being this guy. I'm not sure. I mean, this is an upgrade, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see long term. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I will random safety save because I always do. And I guess we should get the legwork started, right? Who can do it? Yeah, Rhino can run it. That seems fine. I have no missions due, right? Oh, cool. Yeah, so they added a mechanic recently. I haven't played with it needed here, but you can get people to cancel their detox or their training. So if they're in one of these optional places, you can kick them out to make sure they run the thing, which is really good. But obviously, she can just run it. This is totally fine. Actually, you know what? Can I delay it? I can. So delaying it is correct here. The reason why is I want to make sure I can use 2 Underworld Hub tokens. And if I delay and buy myself about a week, I can guarantee I have 2 tokens, which will be good for me because that means I can guarantee it's going to be a success and I can get the influence and favors from the guy. We're about 3 or 4 missions away from my team power level, acknowledging the retirement storyline. So that'll be coming up soon as well. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.